This video is for educational and documentary purposes only. Today, I just really want to tell you about how I completely cured my depression in the craziest way. So, several years ago, I was extremely depressed on and off, kind of very much in a bad place in my life. Didn't really know what I was doing with my life. I got this good job, a decent job, but I just quit it because I didn't see any point in working anymore. I just I thought that what's the point, you know? What's my place in this universe? I had no idea what I was doing with my life. I kind of had these very kind of intrusive, depressive thoughts that would enter my brain, and I didn't really know why. I still don't really know why, but I think maybe due to my childhood trauma and whatnot. So then I decided I was going to make a change. I was going to do something about it. So I was just at home, kind of lazing around, just in this depressive state. But previously, I had researched um, a lot of different plant medicines, shamanic plant medicines, and so I decided that I was going to get some psilocybin mushrooms, which I wanted to use medicinally and therapeutically for my depression. So I got some of the psilocybin mushrooms, and then I started to treat myself with them. I would start out with small amounts, like microdoses, and I would increase more and more. And I would also combine that with walking, meditation, and transcendental meditation, and so on and so forth. And journaling, and doing tons of exercise, and eating healthy, and just kind of going within myself with these very deep meditations. And then I, over time, increased the dose occasionally. On one occasion, I took 3.5 grams, and then on another occasion, I took more. And then finally, one day, I felt I was ready for the heroic dose, which is 5 grams. So I just took the heroic dose in the morning, just ate it like that, went and lied down in bed, and I just felt like I was launched through a rocket or through a wormhole, and I came out on the other side, and I actually communicated with God or with a higher power, and this higher power told me that everything is all right, that everything is at peace, you know, and that all my sins are forgiven, and and just these very like positive messages and encouraging messages that was being sent to me telepathically. And so then after this point, I was very confused because it was just such a powerful mystical experience. That's the thing with these entheogens, with these plant medicines, psychedelics, if you want to call them that, but I like to call them plant medicines, is because they're medicinal plants, traditionally used for shamanic purposes, and which is what I used them for. And yeah, so after the experience, it took me actually a couple of years to fully process what had happened, but essentially my depression was cured. After that point, I did not feel depressed at all. I did not feel any type of negativity for the most part. I was very positive. I, from that point on, carried on with my life with the warrior spirit and the positive mental attitude which I continue forward with today. And I feel like taking that heroic dose and having that mystical experience really changed my personality forever. Now, I can't guarantee that it would do the same thing with you, and I'm not recommending anything. I'm not a medical professional, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. This is just my own personal experience, but for me, it was one of the most important and helpful experiences of my life to get over this depression and self-pity and all that like kind of low vibrational feelings and thoughts and whatnot, and it just kind of uh, set the reset button on me, on my consciousness, because or on my brain, because you know how when you have your computer, you got tons of viruses, and you know, it's glitching out. You have to reset your computer to clean it out, to get rid of those viruses. And in this case, I did the same thing, but with my mind viruses, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's how I completely cured my depression. I'm curious if you have similar experiences. You know, if you're struggling, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to talk down in the comments. And yeah, also with the meditation's so important. It's not just with the psilocybin mushrooms did I cure my depression. With the meditation also, that was extremely important, just to kind of find peace, you know. So I would say the meditation was equally as important. But yeah, really hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.